Well, hello and welcome back, beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you're all doing amazing. Oh, have faith in the process. You could be experiencing like the shock of something new here. It's like beyond the mind, the heart beats. The heart is the heart. I mean, whatever we tend to think, the heart speak. What you want wants you. You know, it's like you could be diving for the light and the light wants you, Sag. It's like defend to the end the worthwhile. The heart wants what the heart wants, Sagittarius. Visions of life beyond death. Focus on the light. Okay? This is an epiphany. It is going beyond the normal. You have a legacy of light, Sag. You feel like, you know, you would defend to the end whatever you believed was worthwhile. And it's like this is a real fighter. This is somebody who will defend to the end what they feel is worthwhile defending. And you got a lot of wisdom here. I see the owl. Well, owls can represent death, but there's always rebirth. So focus in on the light here. You have a legacy of light. You've got an epiphany about something, or you are just focusing in on the light. Sad. So this is intuition, instincts. You have a legacy of light, okay? You do. You feel like you would defend to the end anything or anyone that was worthwhile. Sagittarius, you are a loyal heart. You really are. A lot of people disagree with that. They say Sagittarius is so spontaneous and Sagittarius is so you know, they can't stay in one place. That is not true. A Sagittarius will defend to the end whatever they feel is worthwhile. Like, just saying. You have a legacy of light, ascendant masters, devoted spirits with specific intentions. It's like you have a legacy, a shamanic healer. Oh my God. So focus in on the light. I mean, you're going to have to face it. It's like you have this legacy of light. It's been passed down to you. You are meant to be some type of healer. Okay? And you may have your own group, your own kinfolk here that are encouraging you. Okay, nature spirits and animals are drawn to you. They're drawn to you because you have the legacy of light. Like Sagittarius, quite honestly, you may have a small group of people that you would consider worth defending to the end. Now, that's your kinfolk, and that is maybe your animals. You are a healer, and people are drawn to you because you have this legacy of light. You have healing abilities, and it's like the animals are surrounding you here. You maybe feel very comfortable in the elements, like in the your animals are drawn to you, people are drawn to you. You could be drawn to the elements. It's like you have this legacy of light, so focus in on the light. Okay, so you're releasing some sort of difficulty. You're in the presence of the divine. Okay, and you got the light to carry on here, Sag. Carrying on a legacy, carrying on. You have healers in your family. You may have come from a long line of elementals, or healers, shamans. They're all around you. Animals are drawn to you. You're drawn to nature. It's like you may get your light from, man, Sag. Wisdom, justice, and harmony are here. You are looking forward, Sag. You have taken the conscious steps. The light is still around you. Something has gone beyond the normal. This is not like you've not had a normal life. No, you have not. Someone says, I have a normal life. I said, no, you have not. It's beyond normal what is going on in your life. It is beyond the ordinary what's going on in your life. It's almost as if you may get your shamanic healing from animals. Like I see here, I see fox, I see eagle, I see owl, I see the wisdom of the owl, the strength of an eagle, the higher perspective of an eagle. I do see you're a natural leader. Okay, you're drawn, the animals are drawn to you, and you're drawn to animals. It's something in the Akashic records that is beyond the ordinary. You are beyond the ordinary. You're not a regular person. You're not meant to be a regular person. You're not. Sag, you've inherited this light from the ancestors. You have. You may have had this in a past life. Strong instinct, strong intuitive. It's beyond the ordinary. There is life beyond death. Defend to the end the worthwhile, and that Sag, true blue, will defend anyone or anything as long it goes beyond the mind, what the mind can comprehend. Okay, so fuck, that's why you're hated. That's why people are jealous of you, envious of you, may accuse you, push you away. It's like even maybe even your own kinfolk. Okay, some of your own kinfolk, but you would defend to the end any person you thought was worthwhile. You would defend to the end. And sometimes you have. You've defended to the end your kinfolk. Okay? It's almost as if your kinfolk, your next to kin. It's like these could be your children, the old mama and papa bear coming out in you. It's like you would defend. If you feel they are worthwhile defending, you will do it to the end. It's like your friends, your people that are close to you, as long as you feel it is worthwhile. So, look, you're a healer. It's beyond the ordinary. It's beyond the ordinary here. There is something you are focus on the light, Sagittarius. Focus on the light. Even though people have broken your heart, just focus on the light. It's like told you, defend to the end the worthwhile. That could be family, your children, your kinfolk. You have a legacy of light. It's your legacy. Which means, Sagittarius, you will defend to the end what you feel is worthwhile. And like I said, you feel like the people in your life are worthwhile defending, you will do it to the bitter end. There is no better person to have in your corner than a Sagittarius. I'm sorry. That's what Spirit's saying here. You have a legacy of light. You care deeply. You want to fix everything sad. You want to heal everybody. You want to do good. That's why you're getting good. It's like a lot of people have gone against Sagittarius. I'm telling you right now. A lot of people have envied you. A lot of people have betrayed you. A lot of people have accused you. A lot of people have made up allegations about you. But at the end of the day, you will defend till the end those you believe in. Oh my God. It goes beyond the mind. Your intuition may have saved many people's. I'm telling you. So, your truth, your authenticity, Sagittarius. I mean, that sword will come reeling out in a real hurry. Hmm. A lot of people are scared of your truth. A lot of people fear your truth. A lot of people fear your light. Because Sag will say it the way it is. If someone endangers Sagittarius's loved ones, look out. I'm telling you right now. Because Sag will fight to the end. This is a ride or die. This is someone who is like, if Saggy believes that they will fight to the bitter end for somebody, they will literally fight to the bitter end for somebody. You couldn't get a better person to have your back than a Sagittarius. You cross the line with a Sagittarius, they're gone. Sagittariuses can forgive, and some people say Sag can't forgive. No, Sag can forgive. Sag knows how to heal. Sag knows. It's beyond the ordinary. It's many times you've been taken down, Sag, but you got back. You know, I think it's your truth, Sag. This is justice. This is vindication. Sag, you're being vindicated. You may have fought a many battle for people, Sag. I'm telling you. Look, you've taken it. That's what makes you the warrior. You can just restart again, Sagittarius. It's like people wanted to steal from you and deceive you out of your justice, out of your, and you may have defended them to the end, people you believe in. But now this is going beyond the mind. This is like Sag. There you are, born leader. That's why you're a blessing. It's your legacy. You've been betrayed many, many a times. I'm just saying, you have. You may have been betrayed by lovers, you may have been betrayed by friends, family members, you may have been betrayed by almost everyone who's ever entered your life, Sag. It's your light. It's because you have the legacy of light. And these are people you could have backed to the nines, had their back when nobody else would. You're a scrapper, spiritual scrapper. Just saying. You might be a physical scrapper. Like I'm telling you, when you believe in someone, Sagittarius, you will defend them to the bitter, bitter end until they show you who they really are. And after that point, it is beyond the ordinary. It is like, because you have the heart of a healer. And you see people's value, you see people's worth. You may have fought in some pretty dark places, and I think that your light is really affecting people's demons right now. It's making them, oh yeah, it's like you love people right to the bitter end. I'm telling you, Sag, you've been very, very generous. You have a legacy here of light. You can come from a line of uh, light workers or healers. It's just, man, to the end, Sag. You're true blue. You're a loyal friend. You're loyal to those you love, Sagittarius. They can betray you and you will still defend them. You will still try to pull them out of that darkness. You, Sag, it is beyond the mind. It is your instincts, your intuition is on another level. Like you may literally have had to face demons. You may have literally gone to places and pulled people out of places that other people would never venture to even go into. You may have had to go into spiritual warfare. You may have had to go into physical battle. You may have had to go in some very scary locations to rescue people. You may have had to go into some dark places. Like I said, when you get an awakened Sagittarian with their full armor on, people better look out. Like, Sag is not afraid to go face the devil. You know what I mean? Sag is not afraid to face their enemies. Sag is not afraid. They're much more intelligent creatures than that. Um, they can shed their light in dark places, and you may have had to do that. You may have had to witness to people. You may have had to go to through some pretty dark stuff here, Sagittarius. Okay? You're brave and courageous. You may have found yourself in situations, Sag, you didn't ask to be in. Just saying. But to defend someone you love, you're willing to go there. It's like, I'd prefer not to, but if I have to, I'm gonna go do it. If I have to, I don't care what I gotta do here. If I have to defend this person and I gotta go rescue them out of the pits of hell, I'm gonna go do that. Because your heart is that of a healer. You may be shocking people of how your truth might shock people, Sag. Like I said, you don't have an ordinary life. It's going to take a special character to be with you, Sag. All right? It's going to take a special human being to be with you because everyone else would fall away, Sag. Uh, they would because they could not go and do what you've had to go and do. They could not walk in your shoes. They couldn't face the battles that you've had to face. I'm just saying, that's what the reading's saying. You learning to trust your own instincts and your own self, and you are releasing allegiances to people that you were their best ally. Like, who does this? You were their best ally. Like I said, you would have gone to the ends of the earth for somebody. These are ride or die energies. They don't make people like this hardly anymore. They don't. They'd be like, most people would say, you're on your own. That ain't my problem. You're on your own. You, not a Sag. Sagittarius is like, who do I gotta fight? What do I gotta face? My instincts kick in. I got, I got all the strength of all these animals. So the eagle with the wisdom, and owl with wisdom, and higher knowledge, and I mean, you had to face some dark situations, but now you are focusing in on the light. Visions. Could have a lot of visions, Sag, but you are getting justice and you are getting harmony. You've had to fight a tough fight. I'm not kidding you when I say you might have been up against spiritual warfare, physical warfare. You might have been up against, you might have had to travel to some dark areas trying to save people there. Just saying. And most people, they don't know how to appreciate that. They don't recognize that until, much later. It's like, you've been a true warrior. Battle. Sag. I told you. There you are. True blue. Unconditional love. You will fight to the bitter end. Anybody. That's how loyal you are. How dedicated you are. Somebody that you love got a problem, or somebody that you it's like, what do I gotta do? You don't just rush in there to battle. Your instincts know exactly what tools you need. You're like, I know what I'm gonna have to probably face doing this. People don't realize how far you've gone. They couldn't walk in your shoes. They couldn't do it. It's your legacy. It's your legacy. It's been passed down to others around you. If you have children, they got it. It's that warrior spirit could be stubbornness, strong-willed, they say. Is it strong-willed and stubborn, or is it divinely guided? You may have saved people's lives, Sag. You may have had to do some scary stuff, go to some scary places, man, just to rescue those you love. Like you could have been put in harm's way more than a few times. Okay? You could have gone like down to the pits of hell and back trying to rescue people, Sag. It's your love. It's your light. And people want to hate you and envy you and ridicule you and betray you. They don't recognize the light then. They don't, it's like they don't recognize the light. If all they see is darkness, and then you've got this bright, luminous light that's there, it scares a lot of people. They're like, who does that? Who does that? You might confuse people. They'd be like, who does that? I never met anybody that loving. I never met anybody that loyal. I never met anybody who would do that to me. And you are worthwhile defending. So it might blow people away who you are. It might completely blow them away to find out just how loyal and dedicated you truly are. Like, even after a betrayal, you're still forgiving. Like, even after people have betrayed you, you're still open to forgiveness. It's like people could have done that to you, man, really raked you over the coals. But Sag is not the type to hold a grudge, at least for a long, long time. Like, some people hold a grudge for life. Sagittarius is over it within, I don't know, depending on what it is, very quickly. That's probably one of your best qualities, Sag, is that you don't hold a grudge. Even though people have hurt you and betrayed you, it's like you want to forgive people. You don't want to hold on to a grudge. You don't want to hold on to no animosity. You're the first one to want to let it go. Like I said, people may have put high expectations on you because of who you are. They could not do what you've done. They could not have traveled where you've traveled. They would have fainted. Just saying. They would have just said, not my problem, not my issue, not you, Sag. You're like, okay, what's this involve? Let me get a plan. What do I do here? I'm going to win this battle. You're strategic, Sag. You are the light in the dark, I'm afraid. That is your legacy. You have a legacy of light, blessings, opportunities, good fortune, good karma. Why? Because you'll take on that fight. You are, you are the universal warriors. It's no question about it. You are built for battle. Okay, you are. There's nothing weak about you. And sometimes I gotta say, your animal totems have been guiding your way. Like you will have encountered many of the totem animals who've been guiding you your entire life, drawn to you. You could be drawn to them, feeling very comfortable in the forest, feeling comfortable in certain areas, comfortable in the wilderness. Well, that's because you're beyond the ordinary. You don't do anything ordinary. There's nothing ordinary about you. Sag, you're a powerful beast. You truly are. Take care.